here in metropolitan Los Angeles. It's a matchup in the AFC West between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Oh, get a ball.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's the first carry from LaShawn McCoy. And that one blown up quickly.
Attack him
he's going to
now.
be stopped before
Let's
he
go.
can even get started. Sean Lee, the linebacker, credited with bringing him down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They're going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCoy. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shootout.
You gotta get out. You
Your
gotta
offense
get
has to keep pace.
out. You gotta get out.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
All right, man.
Now back to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. That's out to the left and complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there.
God dang.
zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down and score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. They got it done.
Set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Good shit.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
He was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
The tackle there by Patrick Peterson. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He just tossed it away, but that brings up 4th. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Looking to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Linebacker able to get a hand in coverage. So their first drive of the game already trailing. Haven't given up points. But a little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Time to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We mad at him.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On play action, they'll throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Agnew now to return. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that was...
That boy say I do
the next time you have the ball.
Yeah. Man, you ain't been watching that bitch, man. Oh, fuck, I forgot my ball. I 7-7, man, that nigga got a, man, that nigga every new fumble cutting on the fucking punt return.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. This one in the hands of Metcalf.
Bobby quick.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Boy, I don't want to get out there cover 4. I'm trying to find me a screen.
He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I mean, right to that flat.
Back to throw now on 1st down. As he
Man,
throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On
on second down. It's McCoy, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
I ran this shit against you? Yeah.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. So now fourth down looming.
Boy, the boy really sitting in cover folks, so this shit fun.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
Go get it. Go.
He can't feel the
Oh, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Go watch that, son. Go watch that right now. Go watch that right now. Go watch that right now. Hey, it's a dumb. Give me one. Yeah, let's go.
And kick the extra point. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well.
Get it.
Tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PA.
Yeah.
Yards further upfield.
I want that to let you.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Nah, that nigga, I sky kick that bitch, man. Right? Now this bitch look like it's about to punch. It's like it's about to land on the one. So I'm spazzing to get my niggas where they need to be, son. Spazzing the fuck out. Niggas finally clicked on.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
He's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes.
Nah, son, that nigga kick that. I keep son, that bitch hit the ground, son, bounced up. I'm like, oh, grab. Nigga Dante Jackson, son, who won't grab it, son, just hit this nigga helmet, son. Pick that bitch up.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Give me. Let's go.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And his kick is good.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Raiders 7.
Let's go.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Hey.
At their own 20.
Hey. What you watching? Oh, I got a hook.
Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Oh, yeah. Really nice.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
Oh, get his ass. Boy ain't letting no ping on him. Boy got two.
And defenses get to the quarterback
got two
quickly.
picks. Right.
A lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Going deep here for Landry.
Let's go. Come on,
Here's
boy.
another interception, the third of this first quarter. K.T.G picks it.
The second down pass intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Stop playing. Tell that boy stop playing like I'm Monopoly or something.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again.
Yeah.
This team wants to put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that ice cream was cut.
First quarter, 21-7. Our score.
She trying to see how to get a nigga high with that voodoo. Let's see again. Trying to plot on him or something? Huh?
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw.
Throw it.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away.
I'm 14.
Now it's 3rd.
I'm 14.
One of the great coaches said football's really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, getting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. It is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. That's how you draw up the run pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Double up on that, man.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. A throw over the middle. Caught by taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Now they try the right side here. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Let me see what I want to do right here.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
No, do it.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Start. I shouldn't do that. Oh, yeah, he
There is his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores.
I said, well, about a lot.
Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A toss left. Henry. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Vegas. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
No, just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it fucking go.
And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
Oh, I really don't even know how to do that.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Oh boy, yeah,
the
man,
interception
boy.
thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Just thugging hard, nigga.
As they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football. And
yes,
sir. Flow from there.
That's not him.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me. Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that.
Oh, boy,
the
you
thought process there. Catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Oh, my God. Son, why you keep running,
so far in
bro?
this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Side, nigga. Side, nigga.
There's a man on the crossing route. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. McCoy. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Solid gain of 27.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so
Brett Favre for president.
The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Brett Favre, nigga. Son, if you really, Favre, nigga, is like, if you really favorite.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
What do you want to stay in, man?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Oh, he gonna miss that tackle. Slide over it, son.
Now a handoff.
Oh,
He'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
And there's a run to be happy with. good, solid yardage, he'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Oh, no.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and get this. No. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've done before and realize it hasn't worked somewhere else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players. And maybe
all
try
that
to hit
dirty work
something
shit,
big and
all
get
that
things
running
going in the
shit,
excitement area.
Good shit. That's on y'all. That's on y'all. Y'all gotta get this.
12 yards there and a 1st down. Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
This guy's the fuck out of that man coverage, good. Yeah, I'm disguised. I just go with 6, man. I'm coming down. I'm coming down.
But not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's going to be too high,
too slow.
And incomplete. Jarvis Landry probably wide out the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. They're going to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going to try and throw.
Ooh, I let that man fucking up. That was on me. That's on me. I gave that nigga a touchdown. Got that nigga life. I don't like that.
Keenan Allen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
24. Raiders 14.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I need to get fucking Let's see how we...
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Some more right now. Fucking street.
They'll look to throw. Across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
No, throw it away, throw it. Oh.
And he's taken down, trying to
That's
do a
on
little
fucking
too
me.
much, getting outside of the pocket.
That's on me.
And it results in a sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
That boy, son, he got a lot of shit on him, man.
And he went backwards. Down at the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Yeah, that's so much not more fake. So much fake right here, dude. Man, nah, anytime I run a screen,
need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After first and second down went backwards, it's third and very long.
Oh man, I only pointed one fucking time.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Good. We'll put some backspin on it. I knew it.
50 yards of punt so far as this one's away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
What is this nigga?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't,
after the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Forced out to his left.
Bam!
For the sideline, that's taken in by Allen. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that is
Boy, playing that ball.
Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Ball play.
So line of scrimmage still the 39
that cannabis cooking
on 2nd and 10.
intriguing me right now. Okay.
They'll throw now on the final play. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Drop.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Good. I'm not coming out of this defense. I'm not coming out of this formation. Don't got to.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Stop playing with my
pass is intercepted for the 14th. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
I seen him on fucking that. Yeah. Wow. Fucking robbing niggas out here.
A good pickup there at 22. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
I ain't gonna lie,
I know retirement
that's
ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feel all right?
He'll be all right.
Okay.
Well, he could have
Some
just jumped that
chocolate
nigga.
box of tissue.
10-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught.
Yeah,
at the 6.
run that thing, big ball.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Yeah.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brings up
What you gonna
3rd
do?
and 1.
What you gonna do?
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Oh, my dog.
Lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A loss of a yard.
Man, cutting 4th and 2, son. I'm on a 6. You think
Well,
I
that
can
kind
do
of
that?
catch is supposed to pay off with at least a first
14,
down, isn't it?
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
Yeah, he gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
I'm gonna take my point. What should I do? I'm gonna take my point.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout.
Shit.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining
as
they burn one here in this third quarter.
Shit was tripping right now.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
This will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play in interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
My train?
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now this pass brought in by Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And that's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
First down, Raiders.
On play action, they'll throw.
Yeah.
It's incomplete here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Yeah. Stop playing with the ball. Stop playing with the ball. You ain't gonna catch him either. You ain't gonna catch him either. Come on, Peyton. Where you at?
Right side.
Stop playing with the ball.
It's a pick six and a Charger TD. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on the march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Stop playing with the ball like this in the churn.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's screaming.
I don't know,
maybe you catch the defense on the heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Their own 26-yard line.
Good, cook. You good, cook. You gonna pull it out, cook.
Offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
2nd and 11. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, and it's 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Man, I ain't got one. Boy, I ain't
This
got one
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
49-yard line.
Hey, boy, that little pie still got boo-boo shit in there.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one.
Come on. 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 Come on.
Big the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Oh, one of them.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Put my foot on that knee, and I ain't never seen that big ball.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
What are you talking about, Sam?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. He's got this almost to the 40 before give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows and just run open.
Yeah, the interceptions have plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Out to his left. Wide open, it's Allen complete.
Cut the whole ball. If you seen a pick nose, if you seen a pick, I just got hold out of.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Hey, that boy, Rod, as Rod Smith, boy, that nigga Rod Smith got nothing speed, bro.
He'll drop to throw. They set up the screen for
man, I fucking.
A good pickup there on 1st as a screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still,
my nigga, you was the nigga. Calm down, bro. You was the best man player I know. Just calm down. Settle in, my nigga. I know you got it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Throw it on. Throw it on.
Eluding the pressure right.
Give me.
He's going to
Stop playing with the ball. Come on, Jimmy.
Turns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6th one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile.
Son, you gonna keep Sean Lee right now? You overrunning that shit. Keep on
hit and dropped.
Cut.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now McCoy. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 7 yards on the pickup there. They'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing
But
those
going
hands.
straight to the end zone. So
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel
right.
Another interception. Picked off inside the 5. Charles.
Made that boy. He quit. Man, what's wrong, bro? I don't know who you're lying to, but it ain't me. Who you lying to? What's wrong, bro? I grab a kiss. You can look at me and give me a kiss. I can't look at something beautiful. I can't admire something beautiful. Say. Stop playing with me. What's wrong with saying? Don't tell me nothing wrong, cause I'm not retarded. You sure? Pinky promise. For real, bro. If something's wrong, you tell me. My love. You're hurting, huh? I know. You ain't gotta cry, dog. Well, unless you crying because it hurt. I don't know. That sounds stupid. I should shut up. My fault, man. Hey, see. Don't get out the camera because you're crying, man. You still the camera. Ah.